Okay, a little glitch in our giddy up at the moment there, but we're back online with James Blackburn taking a 5-4 lead over Mr. Eric Moore. Eric is a very, very top flight table mechanic. He's got EFM, his initials, and he does pool table recovering and moving and all that stuff. He's a professional player and a very, very, very good guy too. Soft-spoken, quiet, but he's intense and he's fierce on the table. I know that. Ozzy Reynolds, about 5 years ago, pointed him out to me when I was starting to come around back to into this regional pool scene. And down in Salisbury, Maryland, I first saw Eric Moore, and he played just hideous in the first match in that tournament. And then went all the way up the loser's side until he fell in third place. And Ozzy told me about him, and I guess I had to come to believe it. He's a former Action Pool Tour champion and a real steady type player. A little short on that one. He was trying to punch to the 14 on the short side. He might still end up shooting the ball anyway because there's nothing else to shoot. He actually might have a fair shot at playing a carom off the 3. Or he might just be playing safe to just lob James to the on top of the 3. That's as good as any. Shots are very valuable in a match like this. 5 games to 4. There's very little room for error left here. James might try to spin him off, just touch the 3 ball and try to finesse him on top of it, on the back side of it. It's a real tough shot. It requires excellent nerves and a fabulous touch, reaching for the ball too, I might add. Well, he did everything but hide the 14 ball. That was about all he could do with that particular opportunity. This is still a multiple inning looking affair, judging by all this activity on the left side of the board here, on the lower half of the table. It's typical of a bar table scenario where you have lots and lots of balls that are locked up. Different than on a big table. Eric's being patient because he knows he can't shoot out if he isn't out. He just does the devil's work for him, and trailing 5 games to 4, he has very little space left. A very, very good match. Here at Peninsula Billiards in Newport News, Virginia. They have junior leagues here. They have several different national pool leagues play here. And for all intents and purposes, this is also a hotbed, just a gigantic amount of big screen TVs for sports and the like. James has his 3-ball. How do? Another day in paradise. Sure. Good food, old friends, what the hell? This is as good as it gets. Great pool. Wow, he might have got there on that 5-ball. But the deuce is the fly in the ointment. It's locked up when the 11. What a wonderful shot that was. This looks like he might be out. Shoot, stop right there for the deuce. Play, it's always tight on these bar boxes. The shots are never long, but sometimes there's lots of congestion. 1 in the side, 7 in the corner. I think James is very happy would be right here, right now. Roll forward to buy a position on the 7 in the lower. Oh, not jacked up. He got a little careless there. James is just going to take a long center edge shot, a half ball, perfect half ball cut on the 8. He's looking at the center to the bottom edge of the 8. This is the shot you always want for the cheese if you're a good player. And he sure is. And James takes down Eric Moore by the score of 6-4. And we'll be back in a couple minutes for our next live stream TV match. And I'll be back in the booth a little later on. I'm gonna be taking a break for a spell. But the screen is gonna go on. It might be silent for a bit, but it's impolite for me to talk and eat at the same time, and that's about what I'm going to do. So that's it. James Blackburn takes down Eric Moore by a score of 6-4. Sean Wilkie is going to be up next on the TV table, and